Hello everybody, it's me Roscoe and welcome to the latest instalment of Game Day. And as you can see, we're back at Portman Road and it's a sunny day in Suffolk as Ipswich Town take on Southampton in the Championship. And now, when these two sides normally face off, there's late drama. Moorsey's late equaliser last season, Southampton's late goal last season as well. And of course, the Sarmiento moment, which was unbelievable. Can that be topped today? We shall wait and see. But yeah, bit of a mixed bag start, hasn't it, for Kieran McKenna's side. A late draw at Birmingham on the opening day last weekend, and then midweek, losing against Bromley on penalties to lose out in the cup. So yeah, we're going to move on from that. But yeah, Town needs some positivity, don't we? With a lot of transfer sagas, a lot of different things happening. Of course, Murray Hutchinson has now departed to go to Nottingham Forest. That's now over. Potentially of seeing some of the new signings today. Yeah, we shall see. Town, of course, need a win at Portman Road because last time we won here in a league game was the end of 2024 against Chelsea. So a win would be fantastic today. I've gone for a draw though, which is not very positive, I know, but yeah, that's my prediction. And I've gone for this man to score the Town goal, Dara O'Shea, the skipper, who's on the programme. So we shall see what happens. But yeah, going to bring you my normal stick, get the thoughts on the Kerry Army, get their thoughts on Amari's departure, the game, the team news as standard as well. And I've heard, as it's a midday kickoff, there's breakfast upstairs. So I'm going to get that in my belly, so I'll catch up in a sec. Let's get right into it. Let's go. Okay, then team news has just dropped, and as you can see, I'm just having a nice little sit down after some media scran. I'm currently in this south stand. As you can see, Town fans starting to go through the turnstiles, Town players doing their warm-ups, where the goalkeepers are at the moment. But yeah, food, by the way, good start to the season at Portman Road because it was a breakfast buffet, and yeah, just normal stick you can expect for a breakfast. Sausages, eggs, bacon, beans, mushrooms, potatoes. Very nice indeed. I also had some fruit because on a match day, you don't eat great, so I made sure to balance it out with some fruit, and I also had a smoothie. So that'll get me ready for this 90 minutes of football. And yeah, time is ticking for kick-off. Team news, as I mentioned, just dropped. One change for Kieran McKenna's side, who drew against Birmingham. Of course, there's 8 changes at Bromley, but the one change in terms of league fixture, Jaden Philogene comes in for Chio Ogbene. Of course, Philogene got injured in France, but he's back ready to be fit for this game. It's good to see him getting struck right in. Ogbene, I couldn't see him making 3 games in a row, but Jaden Philogene does start, which is good to see. Jens Tuesday is on the bench, which is great. Obviously, just recently returned from his second season-long loan from Napoli, but there's no Chubakpom on the bench though. Southampton got familiar names in their squad. Flynn Down starts. Ryan Fraser also starts, a former Town loanee. So hopefully they don't have a say in today's game. But yeah, looking forward to this one. Should be good atmosphere. As I said, a beautiful sunny day. So let's see how we get on. I'm going to go in my normal position and take some snappy snaps and hopefully some good sellies. So let's go and get into it. Okay, then not long now till kick-off. And we're now in our snappy snap position. Southampton fans, very vocal, Town fans getting in position as well. This is the position. Let's see how we get on. And let's see, we're going to see some, what do you call them, flames in daylight. Let's see, let's go. Here we go then, side by side. See, Blue Army, the flames are here. So full time here at Portman Road, and it's ended 1-1. No late drama this time. I'm here with good old Peachy. K-Dog away from Wales. Boys, improvement on Birmingham, but still things to work on. We took the lead, obviously, an own goal, good pressure, and then Southampton equalised, and then it was pretty much of an end-to-end battle trying to score that late winner, but wasn't the case. I'll start with you, K-Dog. How are you, by the way?
I'm good, mate. You alright?
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Don't think the performance was at the level it needs to be, again, but as you say, an improvement on last week, and certainly an improvement on Tuesday night. We're lacking in midfield.
Yeah, Tuesday night, bloody hell.
Yeah. We are lacking in midfield, I think.
Forget about that.
I thought Matty will look better than he did last week, but it's not really difficult. Yeah. Taylor had a good game, I thought. Yeah. But again, neither of them are really capable or suitable to the Moorsey role. That shield the back four, take the ball off them short, take it off the keeper, distribute play, start the attack. And which is what we haven't got. We're going around the midfield, not through the midfield, because there isn't one. I thought good pressure, started bright, got the goal. I thought Jack Clark scored, didn't realize an own goal. I think he needed the goal myself personally, but I thought he looked all right. He still wasn't spectacular, but I thought he had a better game. I thought Philogene looked all right on the left.
Yeah, good to see him back.
Yeah, Philogene looked decent.
We'll get you in a minute.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, I just think a point is fair if you look at the game as a whole, But I think we should have won that. We had chances we wasted, and again, I just think the performance needs to improve and fairly quickly.
Yeah. How do you feel, Peachy, overall, that 90 minutes?
I would probably take it. I said at the start of the game.
I predicted a draw, by the way. I'd have predicted 1-1. So
I would have taken a draw, to be honest, because we're not the finished article yet.
No.
There's still players to come in. We've got that Spanish striker who's been rumoured. Who else? That Norwegian lad was
Norwegian lad's been linked, yeah.
Still another centre mid, which, like I say, but I thought Taylor had a good game. Philogene played really well, done his defensive work. Schmolix was so unlucky that one off the post. But I do feel a draw was a fair result today, and we've played two tough games. You've gone to Birmingham, who are absolutely buzzing from promotion. And
how did they get on?
They won 2-1 Blackburn.
And guess which team they were talking about on their Twitter comments?
Us.
Yeah. And also we played the mighty Bromley, but we won't go there. That's Ipswich in the cups. But a few more signings. We're getting there. The performance was 10 times better. But then, like I say, Friday was always going to be a tough game. But it's just one of them, really. I thought the two bookings for our centre mids were harsh.
Jack Taylor,
didn't do anything.
He was
holding back.
Yeah.
And then you got Armstrong kicking people over. You got Downs doing what he does. Honestly, though, Downs on our side. I thought he played really well.
If you look at the foul count for both sides, I think just before their guy got booked for time wasted in the 94th minute, so we won't really count that. There was something like they had committed something about around 20 fouls. We had committed under 10. They had 1 card. We had 2. It just felt like the ref was poor. I think he lost control of the game quite early on. He tried to let stuff go, which I respect, but I think he started to
Southampton could have got a penalty, to be fair.
I think he got to the point where he let too much go, and then didn't have the cojones to start booking people to rein it in. Because that's what you got when you've let it go, and then you realise you've let too much go. You then have to start putting the card out and being a little bit card happy to rein everyone back in. And I just don't think he's going to do that. Like Southampton got away with a lot more than we did. I don't know what Jack Taylor's was all about. I know I was 100 yards.
Pulled him back, and I think it was just his reaction because he probably thought I didn't do anything wrong. What?
Yeah,
he was shouting at him.
I took the booking for the reaction, but I just thought it's really harsh in that situation. You're running through shoulder to shoulder. If you're not stronger than the centre midfielder or the attacker in this case, as a centre back, and you get put on your ass, well, I'm sorry, that's just football. It's same in all over the pitch. I don't know. The ref was poor, and it's annoying to be talking about so early on, but he was, and it's a shame that it affects the game.
Definitely, boys. I want to sort of finish. I'm going to do this for everybody, and you probably don't want me to talk about a two-name word here. Murray Hutchison, he's departed. Just wanted to do a little segment on him. How are you feeling about his departure?
Well, we've got a decent price for him.
Yeah.
Can't knock what he did for the club, as in the goals he scored, helped with promotion. Ended on a sour note. I didn't like the way it was handled, in my opinion, because you're paid to do a job. Yeah. If I went to work and said, I think I can contribute today and drive the forklift, they'd say, well, there's the door, Peachy, don't come back. And football's a totally different business, but obviously he's young, he's impressionable, wish him all the best. But I'm more sad about Broadhead, and I'm still upset about that. So.
Very much so. And K-Dog, my friend, is like me, not turning up to doing game day. I don't fancy doing it today.
Well,
I've been told off by Heafy.
Yeah, to be fair, it's not a great example, is it?
No.
Considering you're not exactly 100% accurate, are you?
No.
Yeah. No, I think I echo Peachy's comments. He's done well for the club up until this point. I do feel it is handled badly, probably from our side and from his side, because I do feel like he's sort of thrown back in the face what we've done for him. We've launched his career, we brought him here on loan, we gave him a really good season in the Championship, we signed him, big contract, big money, into the Premier League. We've come down and he's sort of thrown his toys out the pram because someone met his release clause but didn't meet the terms of his release clause. As Peachy says, we're all paid to do a job. If we all say, like I said, if I turn up to work and say, don't fancy it, there you go, again, just don't come back. I just think he could have just done what Broadhead did. Broadhead probably agitated for a move just as much, but he still made himself available last Friday and played well. Hutchinson should have done the same. I do wish him the best because he's a young footballer, but equally I don't wish him the best because if he's going to develop, he's going to develop into a good England player. I don't want that.
Welshman here.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Cheers.
Cheers, Rob.
Hi, George. Welcome back, my friends. Man, oh man. Another point on the boards. Unbeaten in the league, so not too bad. Thoughts on that, my friend?
Well, as Mick McCarthy say, every point's a prisoner.
Yeah. When he got off the bus.
Yeah, when he even got off the bus, took him a point. Better than Tuesday night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We started off quite well. I thought we pressured Southampton, we got them into a few mistakes, and then we got that goal, which from my angle, it looked like it hit Jack Clark. Then I saw the replay and I went, oh, it's definitely no goal. Definitely no goal. But, I'd take that. And then we just went a bit downhill. Southampton grew back into the game, and that cross, we should have really cut that out. You just got to get your foot on it, but no, these things happen. And then we sort of grew into the game a bit more. I felt we sort of were playing much better, but we were so unlucky, and we can just tell we're missing that attacking options that McKenna likes to have. That one from Smollett's just off the post. I thought that was going in, and then no. And then that other chance he had, which was one-on-one, and then I don't know if he was waiting to get taken out, or I don't know what he was trying to do, but that just all went a bit wrong, really, I thought. And then we just couldn't get that goal. But to get a point against Southampton, I'll take that after other performances.
Especially when I felt like at the end there, Southampton were growing.
Yeah, they were.
I thought, oh no, they're going to score
And
another
after
late
last
winner.
season as well with them in the Premier League. But take a point, okay. We're getting there. We're slowly getting, but we need to get a few more signs through through the door. Sorry, but it's nice to see Jens come on.
Yes,
nice to see him come on. Hopefully, he'll get a bit more in. Matsuya, very windy actually. Matsuya grew into the game. I thought he looked a bit sloppy in the first half, and a lot of pointing. He's pointing like that. Well, you go there, mate. Don't point for him. You go and get it. But he kind of got going a bit more. Bene coming on. He looked really good. I thought he looked much more sharper, but just get some more signs through the doors. I said, I don't want to have to that player from Coma. He seems to. Has he got a little bit lost?
Yeah, I don't know. He's probably down at Felix though. Just have a nice ice cream, you know.
Scenic route.
Yeah.
Don't know where he's gone, but if we can get a few more through the door, we'll be fine. We've got, was it Preston next?
Yes.
You know, away who beat Leicester.
Yes.
So hopefully we'll play better there, get 3 points, and up the town as always.
Definitely. But I want to ask you,
yes,
after the other guys, snap thoughts on Amari's departure.
Well, could have been handled a lot better. I think it was I'm glad he's gone. I think he's done well for the club, but the situation is sort of been caused by, I think, ourselves and by Amari wasn't the prettiest, but to get £37.5 million for Ipswich Town player, which has never been heard of before.
To think about it, in 2021, I think that's when we got bought. Was bought for 40 million. Now we're selling players for 40 million. It's mad.
That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But I do wish him all the best. I think he will do well at Nottingham Forest. But just the situation altogether was just a bit messy. But now we've got the money, we're going to go and buy someone, which is now the thing of, are we going to? I hope we do. I don't know what our situation is on PSR and all that stuff. But no, I do wish them the best and thank you for all the memories. But I hope you just leave the door open behind just so some more players can come through, really.
Definitely. So, man. All right, up next, I'm joined by a very special guest, Steve, my friend, all the way from Plymouth. He's done that in a day, ladies and gentlemen. And also, he's repping some Kings of Anglia merch, which is still a sale. So, link in the description, all that. We've got jumpers, shirts, hats, mugs, just anything you can get, pretty much. Not everything, obviously. But, Steve.
Yes, mate.
I'm sure it's great to be back at Portman Road.
Yep.
And you've seen a draw, my friend. Thoughts?
How did we not win that?
Yeah.
First half, first 15, I thought we were pretty good. Ref completely lost control of the game for the first half. And then second half, I think it was only us in it.
Yeah.
Really. Sammy should have scored, hit the post. I thought Philogene was going to stick in a miracle bicycle kick.
Can't believe I haven't mentioned that yet.
I nearly wet myself when that happened. But yeah, I thought we did well. They came down with us, so they got a good squad.
Yep.
Referee must have had a word with himself at half time though, because second half he was a lot better, but first half he was just appalling.
He's all over the place, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely shocking. But we got a point against one of the two teams that probably at the top to go up, so take that, I guess, especially after the performance against Bromley and the performance against Birmingham. So small steps and see where we go from there.
Yeah, because obviously there was a lot of negatives after the game, wasn't after Birmingham, then Bromley obviously, but that's just a cup game.
Yeah.
But today, full house, good atmosphere. Obviously a bit cagey because we're like, oh, what's going to happen? But I think that first goal, obviously the fast goal for Town, sort of went, okay, we're here. And then Southampton equalised, and then yeah. But any standout players for you? Anybody you think, okay, they're going to have a good season?
I love Sammy Smolich.
Yeah.
He's really, really good. He was right up for it. Second half, he was really going.
He got a boo-boo, bless him, in the first half.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. I don't know whether that was a tactical whatever.
No. Basically, I think he skidded and basically was bleeding on his knee.
Oh, was he?
So,
okay.
So I hope he's all right, Sam. Yeah.
I think they were kind of had us under the cosh a little bit at that point. But yeah, Sammy played well. I thought Greaves played well, apart from when he decided he was going to be messy and do a marauding run up through the middle of the pitch, gave the ball away, and then they got their goal from that. So. Yeah, Greaves, I thought Bene when he came on looked really, really sharp. Yeah. And Jayden, for someone who's quite slight and you think probably wouldn't put himself about a bit, he does put himself about a bit. So, yeah, overall, pleased. Wish Jens had stuck that one in when he had that chance near the end, but he got a really good reception from the fans as well when he came on. So yeah, overall really pleased. I think we've done okay there. Could have been worse. We could have lost that game, but another point, isn't it? And we're unbeaten in the league, so can't be bad, can it?
Can't be bad. Final question, Amari Hutchinson, which a lot of people, some people are like, hate him, he's dead to me. Some people are like, went, you know, got the memories, wish him all the best. How are you feeling about it?
I can see why people would get upset about it, but at the end of the day, he's a footballer. He's got a pretty short career, and he's just making as much money as he can get out of it, and his agents probably pushed him that way. Could he have handled it better? Yeah, he was in the same situation as Isak at Newcastle, really. You know, putting himself in Liverpool's shop window and then sort of, you know, pulling a fast one there. But fair play to him. If he goes and does well at Forest, then great. I won't be watching the scores to see how he gets on, but loved watching him when he was here. He was a really, really good player when he was on it. How we got 37.5 for him, don't know really. When you think they signed McAtee for 30, McAtee's a much better player than Hutchinson. But yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? We'll see players come and go. They're playing the trading game. Players will come in, players will go. You just got to suck it up and get on with it, I guess. But see who they bring in to replace him. That's the key.
Definitely, my friend.
They got the money.
Yeah. Well, Steve, you've got a long journey back.
I have,
it's a
mate.
safe journey.
Yeah.
Thanks
Cheers,
again.
buddy.
Cheers, bud.
All right.
Final Mike, final man joining me. Best to last and all that jazz.
Yeah.
How you feeling? Bucket hat, love that?
Yeah, I feel good. I passed my test in 1986.
Yeah, he's gone on about my driving again. Update. Obviously, I haven't still not passed it, but we'll get there one day, ladies and gentlemen. But we're not talking about my driving because that is just,
Driving his missus wild, apparently.
Yes.
And it's not in the good way.
And that definitely didn't get us wild because, fast start, but
Yeah, they give us a goal. Then we proceeded to give them a goal. And then I think quality for both teams in the final third just petered it out into a draw. And I do love Connor Chaplin.
Yes.
Don't you boo our Connor Chaplin.
I know.
Play up, Connor. Connor, play up.
And he came close to scoring later on though as well.
Watching.
Yeah, Portsmouth connection there. That's why if you are a Southampton fan. Although he's got a Yorkshire accent, but you lived in Portsmouth for a long time, didn't you?
Yeah, ex-Navy.
Ex-Navy, yeah.
20 years I was in Pompey.
Wow. Yeah. Love that.
Anyway, enough of that.
Yes, getting to know a little bit Mike here now. We obviously spoke in Birmingham. How you feel now after 3 games?
I looked at our midfield and I still think it's light, but we have brought in Kajus.
Yeah.
And we've got another midfielder coming in.
We're linked to 3. There's 3 at the moment, but yeah.
I don't know. It was a better performance than the Birmingham game, but I looked at that midfield and thought, no, a draw. If we get a draw, it'll be good enough. But we did have our moments, and yeah, I feel a bit sorry for Sammy Smorix because he's not getting fed the way he should be getting fed. Not like last season or the season before when we was in the Championship, which is why I think most of our attackers come to the club, you know, because of the style of play and everything else. And we seem to have lost that style of play.
Yeah.
But he went through the walls today, did Sammy, didn't he? He really put his head on the line and that. And
we got knocked out by the goalkeeper at one stage.
He was fighting, wasn't he? He was fighting to try and get something, and he should have got something with that.
Yeah.
That half chance that he had. Well, it wasn't even a half chance; it was a one-on-one, wasn't it? But he just hit it and it bounced off the post. But I think a draw is a fair reflection of the game, to be honest. Are we the top 2? I don't know. I'm still not convinced that we're going to get promoted.
Ooh, all right, Mike. How many drinks you had tonight? This morning it's bloody
I've been hammered all weekend, actually.
Yeah.
It's the first day I've been sober.
Thank you. Someone did walk through, but he was very polite and said sorry. Thank you, my friend.
Still distracted as well.
Yeah, really distracted. Now I'm like lost where I was going. I've been asking anybody else.
It's about promotion.
Yeah, promotion.
Well, we moaned and groaned last season because every club that we went to had no atmosphere and everyone... because we were getting beat all the time, everyone's like, can't wait to get back to the Championship.
There's a few comments about, obviously, Sunderland. They won 3-0 yesterday against West Ham, and a lot of people went, oh, if we were
Yeah,
like
but they didn't play Liverpool, then Man City
Yeah,
did they?
so-
So, I mean, look at the draw in it. I think it was a curse play. Everyone was saying, oh, we'll play Liverpool, Man City, get them out of the way, but no, it's immediately our momentum stopped in it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah,
You want to talk about last season or this season?
this season, and a particular player, because I've been asking everybody else, going to do a nice little clip.
Amari?
Yes.
I heard that Chelsea got about 9 million out of that.
I think maybe 4, I think maybe 4.
That was on the official Chelsea fan club website
I think
page. That they
Maybe
reckon they got
maybe
9 million or
eventually,
something like that.
but I don't know.
So we probably only made about 6 or 7 million out of it.
Anyway, but how are you feeling about it? You know,
Not really bothered. I'm not really bothered. I don't think he was a star man. I think the only reason his price is so high is because he's in England under 21 and he's just come back from a trophy win or whatever. And there's a potential for him to be playing for England one day. But I think 37.5 million, I think Forest are going to struggle to get more than that for him.
yeah.
Unless he pulled his finger out, obviously, and sets the world alight. But I think the Championship was more his level, to be honest. I mean, he excelled in the Championship. He's kind of in the middle, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's in the middle.
There's a lot of teams
He's a
who
bit
go up and
too-
go down.
It's not good
He's
enough
like
yet.
yeah.
Not good enough yet to be a Premier League player, but he's too good for the Championship. Potential, isn't it? What is he, 21?
22, I think.
He's 22, is he?
But we'll move on. We've got Preston up next.
Yeah, I'm
Long
going.
trip up there. Of course you are. Dan behind the camera as well, filming, and Finn will be there, I'm sure. Yeah. We're unbeaten though.
They're off to
So-
a good start though, Preston, aren't they?
Yeah.
Have they had 2 wins or
Did they-
1? I can't remember.
Did they win a game? I've been really bad. I've not been looking at the results this weekend. I'm just like, yesterday I was like, no, I'm not going to bother.
I think that
Made a good
I
start.
don't know. I don't know if us and Southampton are going to be the top 2. We're top 2 in the bookies, aren't we, at the moment?
Yeah, we've got, because we're...
But we'll see as the season unwinds. There probably is a lot of teams like Preston and Blackburn and that we are going to go out and start taking points off. But it needs to be soon because I don't want a season where it's 20 draws.
Oh,
Imagine that, 21 draws.
that would be...
Or more. What did Sunderland do that year? They had about 22
They did
draws in
draw,
one
yeah.
season. Yeah, it doesn't do you any good, does it?
Doesn't. But thanks, Mike, for joining me. Thanks, everyone else, for joining me for another game day. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
end?
That's it. I want to
Oh,
go and have a
good.
roast dinner.
I need to get to Morrison's before it closes. I need to do some shopping.
Probably. Okay.
Are we
Enjoy
done?
that. Yeah, we are done. Thanks for watching Game Day, and we'll see you at Deepdale, Lancashire.
Yeah.
Lancashire, Preston. Oop. Bye.